Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Oswald the Hero versus Spleen, and this is going to be another post-POTE replay. And with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to go ahead and see Spleen win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They're going to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Foxy Toon, Deerno, E-Telly, Ogre Dance, Prosperity. They have Dark Ruler, Ronin Totem, Starter, E-Telly, and Swap Frog, so we can't really tell what deck this is exactly yet. E-Telly, go bring out Gamma, and then activate Starter. So Starter goes summon out Blue, and then we're gonna lose 1,100. Blue effect to go search, and then Blue's gonna go search Jet. Also, I've been showing off a lot of Spright recently. A lot of people have been commenting like, DB Grinder, why are you showing off these bad Spright players? And it's like, I don't know. Do you expect everybody to be like perfect with the deck? I mean, the deck still hasn't even came out yet. We're still over a week away. Well, no, it's Friday, so we're 1 week away from the deck coming out. Like, obviously, people aren't going to be super good with it. A lot of people don't have a lot of testing with it. To be honest, I don't even have a lot of testing with this deck yet. I have a lot of testing with Tier Element, and I have a decent amount of testing / theorizing with Spright. But this is something that I probably need to test more. Swap Frog, dump Swap Frog, special summon out Jet. Jet effect to go search, so Jet go grab Starter. Then Ronin Totem, banish, summon out. Overlay those to summon Toad. Link off into Elf. Elf effect to summon back out Blue. Okay, then we're going to turn those into an IP, set pass. Okay, that felt a little bit weird. But I guess we don't need Gigantic with how we played that out, right? Gigantic wouldn't actually provide us anything. It's like we already have frogs. We already went through our Spright, so whatever we're summoning, we're just linking it off to make IP anyways. So then at that point, there's no point of even using one of our Gigantics, and it's kind of like Zoo, the extra deck is a very important part of your resource. Toad bring out Dupe. Also, another thing is everyone keeps talking about Alpha, the Beast King Master, whatever its name is, the Pankratops guy, and they think that card cannot be good until the format is much more solved, because right now I would say about 50% of players playing Spright are playing Dupe Frog, which means 50% of the time your Alpha actually has no effect. It's just not a good card if your opponent summons Dupe Frog. So if Dupe Frog is popular, Alpha is bad. And there's no point of playing a card right now that is good 50% of the time versus a matchup that you're siding it in for, when you could just have cards that are always good. Okay, so they're going to have Prosperity for 3, a Lambda, a Supreme, and Omega. Is this pure Punk? Yeah, okay, it's just pure Punk. I think. There's a lot of Punk cards, so, and they're banishing these and not other cards, so I'm going to assume it's pure Punk. They're going to Toad negate E-Telly and take it. They do play Gamma, so they can use the E-Telly later on. Toad effect to add back. This is a deck that a lot of people have been asking for too. Foxy Toon effect, discard itself, chain Elf. They're trying to use it on Toad, but they do not control a monster. Yup. We've seen that a lot. Seen that a lot recently. They're going to bring out Wagon. Now this is going to be something that you're going to start seeing in the Punk decks, because this adds a Punk spell, so this can add the field spell. And the field spell is kind of nice. So on Res, they're going to activate Elf to bring out Toad. Wagon effect, pay 600, go search, go grab it. Now this card says draw 2, and also you can banish a Punk from the graveyard to summon a Punk from hand. So that's really good. Effect, banish Foxy Toon, they're letting this go through, so summon out Deerno. Anything on Res? Nope, decides to not try to Unicorn spin back or something. So now they're going to turn those into Papega Ruler. Papega Ruler 1, Deer Note 2, so Deer Note is targeting Foxy Toon, special summon back out Foxy Toon, mill 5, Gamma, Sharkusha. We're going to grab Valor there. Then after that, overlay into a Ding. Ding effect, try to send. Toad negate and destroy. They're going to Ding, detach to protect. Toad effect to add back. Grab back Ronin Toadin. And then normal summon Z-Oming. So all we've done so far is like Foxy Tune. Z-Oming effect. Pay. Yeah, we're gonna pay to go search, and we're unable to get this because we prosperitied. It makes me think, like, is prosperity even worth in this deck anymore? Because like it's a very good card, and I do think pre-field spell it should be played. But after field spell, is it worth? This is another deck I want to test more. Yeah, because now we're trying to draw, but like, you know, we did prosperity, so that's not gonna work. Our opponent didn't negate prosperity. So now they're going to Deer Note effect, reveal Ogre Dance in itself. They said that's good. Get rid of Ogre Dance, special summon out Deer Note. But hold on. This says this has a restriction. If this card is sent from the field or the graveyard, you can target one punk monster in your graveyard except for a level 5, special summon it. But you cannot special summon Deer Note for the rest of the turn. So as you see, that Deer Note was also an illegal summon. That is actually like a complete fair enough one. I bet most people don't know that's a thing. Now we're gonna go in the Dragon Drive, activate the effect, pay 600. They said that's fine. So now we're gonna go ahead and search, grab an Ogre. Can also grab Lulu. Pretty cool card. Now we're trying to use this effect to draw on the Shinobi. Yeah, this is a pretty cool card. A lot of people didn't know about this until like the NAWCQ after it, when like Pack and them were posting their deck lists. I was already playing. I played this in Iron Man's back like halfway through June. It is a good card. I cannot lie. Pepega Ruler effect, banish, summon out, and then we're gonna get our Shinobi effect, summon. Now turn those into Fluor. And then activate starter. Chain Fluor to negate starter. End of main, they're going to activate IP, chain Ogre. So I feel like this person just like got destroyed because they had no idea how to use their interruptions versus Punk. So they're going to go battle phase, beat over dupe. Dupe effect, go search Swap Frog from the deck to the hand, search the third one. And then beat over Elf, attack directly, then main phase 2, go to end phase. Alright, I guess we should read over this because this is like a new one. If this card is synchro summoned or special summoned by a Punk card effect, you can pay 600 life points, take a level 3 psychic monster from your deck, either add it to hand or send it to graveyard. Another effect of it is, if your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Punk card or effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it. And then pass, they draw Jet. Standby phase, Fluor tag out into Shark. That's pretty good because this will be able to synchro and draw one. But they do have Dark Ruler, so they're going to E-Telly, bring out Gamma during the standby phase. Main phase, activate Dark Ruler. Get rid of Ronin Toad, summon out Swap Frog. Overlay those for Gigantic effect. In response, we're going to be chaining effect value to it. Special out Jet. And then Jet effect, go search starter. Activate starter. Starter, summon blue, lose 1,100. And then blue effect to go search. Both these decks would be very awkward in time, it seems like. Special summon out red. And then turn those into Elf. Elf effect to summon back out Toad. Because their opponent does control a monster this time. Now we're going to summon Gigantic. Normal summon out the Swap Frog. Ronin Toadin, banish Swap Frog. Special summon out. And then overlay for another Toad. Oh, we're playing. Oh, okay. I feel like I've only seen people on one Toad. And they just like, you know, end on 2 Toad by summoning Elf. Beat over Ding. There's no damage because Dark Ruler. Pass, draw Gamma, and then They don't really have a lot here, but they could go Foxy effect, see if they let it go through. You could also go Battle Phase, Drive, Beat over Toad, Main Phase 2, Foxy Hand Effect, Tribute, Dragon Drive. They could mess up and Toad negate, and then you could Gamma them, or you could Dragon Drive, right? Because it doesn't say, like in response to like your on field effect. Okay, so there's a couple plays here. They're thinking going on to game 2 now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see the Punk player go first. It's fine. You know, they scooped at a bad time, but we can see their hand now. Like, they can do turn 1 combo. They have Shark, Wagon, E-Telly, Prosperity, and then Extreme Session. They have Imperm, Dark Ruler called by E-Telly Driver. Oh my gosh, this hand's horrible. We know they don't play Punk cards, so it's just, you know, E-Telly for Gamma. Activate E-Telly, go summon out Xiamen, and then activate the field spell, Xiamen effect, pay 600. And then go grab Foxy Tune. And then we're going to get our Extreme to draw Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I guess this hits Spright cards. It's kind of awkward using Floodgates against Spright since like Jet can search Smashers without it. But I guess like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror stops that interaction. It stops tier element 2. I want to say yes, but at the same time, I want to say no. I don't know. I guess this is something to like actually think about. But bring out Deer Note, then turn those into Dragon Drive, and Deer Note. Target Shark. So bring back Shark. Go search for Ogre. Extreme the draw. Very good to draw on a deck where you're playing a lot of just good cards. Still don't know how I feel about Prosperity in the deck now, though. Attempt to leave main phase, so we're not trying to do big combo here. We're just cool with ending with a little bit. You don't need too much. We have draws still. They're gonna activate E-Telly. They did top deck Starter. Starter's really good. E-Telly, bring out Gamma, and then activate Starter. So Starter, bring out Blue, lose 1,100. Then change Shadow Imprisoning Mirror in response to Blue, and the opponent is like, wow, that's interesting. Dark Ruler to shut this off from being able to do the Synchro technique and get a draw 1. Or I guess either way, you could still get a draw 1. Yeah, because you can still pay cost on this to activate the effect. So then, oh, they might not know that interaction. They're going to activate, call XYZ. They're going to go Battle Phase. Alright, they're going to activate the effect. Nope. Okay, so they definitely don't know it. Otherwise, you would just simply pay 600 life points to draw 1. And it's not only during your turn or anything. Yeah, okay. Set cards, pass, draw Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. And then they're going to use this, banish Deer Note to summon out Wagon from hand. Anything on res? Nope. Okay, they're going to turn those into Amazing Dragon. Amazing Dragon effect. Target all 3 cards to try to bounce to hand. Now, the opponent is going to chain Imperm in response. And then this is when we chain Dragon Drive to summon itself back out. And then they're going to chain. They let this go. Okay, they decide to not use it. Am I dumb? When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to activation of your Punk card or effect while it's in the graveyard, special summon. Okay, so I'm not dumb. Okay. Just making sure. This has another effect too where you can just special summon a Punk back from graveyard. But it's obviously impermed right now, so it's not going to work. Prosperity for 3. I'm just saying the opponent also impermed in a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror column, giving you an opportunity to use your dark effects this turn for free. Summon Xiamen effect, pay 600, that goes through. Better not try to draw this time, Buckaroo. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, they used Prosperity way too quick in the response. Like, Prosperity, and then this. So like then that would have been a little bit obvious. They're gonna bring out Deer Note from deck by getting rid of the second Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Go for Papega Ruler. They're gonna go Deer Note effect, target Wagon. Does not look like they're using Papega Ruler, even though I'm like fairly certain I was gonna say the Imprint was definitely in the middle column, so they could have and they just forgot to actually. So they're gonna bring out Wagon. And then go for Psychic and Punisher. Psychic and Punisher effect to banish. Enter battle phase effect to just gain attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this guy doesn't know how to play the deck at all. Because, like, there's no way you're in a scenario, like, that good of a scenario, and you end with an Ogre as your only actual, like, interruption other than your Floodgate that was already going to be there, and you decide Psychic and Punisher is not that good, okay? Like, yes, big body is cool, but is big body good? It's like Ad Ignister. Like, they do a whole bunch to end on just something that, like, doesn't actually do anything. Pass, draw Ash Blossom, and it's also not hard to out. Like, you can literally just go, like, okay, battle phase, attack into it has a lot of attack. I'm going to be out less life points at the end of this scenario. Main phase 2, it's now effectable. But they're going to admit defeat. Moving on to game 3 now. We are going to see the opponent go first. Opening hands, we have Zealman, Ash, Zealman, Nib, Shinobi, Necro. They have Gamma, Ronin Totem, Deep Sea Diva, Blue, and then the Octopus. This is cool to make floor with, but it's not actually good. Summon Deep Sea Diva, Diva effect. They allow that to go through, so Diva bring out Diva. And then special summon Blue. Blue effect to try to search. They also let that go, so go search Jet. And then special summon Jet. Jet effect. That will go through. Go search Starter. And then activate Starter. In response, chain Ash Blossom. Okay. I mean, Nib's going to go crazy here. Just because, like, how the opponent decided to end up playing that out. It just made Nib really, really strong. Pass, draw Ogre. Ogre's also very strong against the opponent's deck. Normal summon out Zealman effect, pay 600 to go search. The opponent has no hand traps here. They have Gamma, but they have a token. Foxy Tune effect, get rid of itself, get rid of Shinobi, and then go bring out Deer Note. Oh, we're gonna bring out the fusion guy. Okay, so this is like the more standard turn 1 play that you'll end up seeing is people will try to go for fusion, so that way they get access to Synchro 8 plus the field spell. Like now they're going to use the effect, go bring out Deer Note, go bring out Wagon. If you're going to be playing pure punks, also know that this can make your guy gain 600 attack if it leaves the field. It's something that can come up. Then anything there, nope. Wagon effect, pay 600, go search field spell. Then activate field spell, turn this into Papega Ruler. I'm actually going to read over this real quick because it says if you synchro summon using this card as material, you target one punk monster you control and make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Just because you could Deer Note summon this back and synchro away with it to get multiple attacks. Activate the Papega Ruler effect, Chainlink 1, Deer Note Chainlink 2, bring out Foxy Tune, and then Mill. We're going to grab Valor. And then after that, activate field spell, banish to summon. So we're going to banish, bring out Zealman. Then turn those into Psychic and Punisher. Papega Ruler, banish to bring back. And then we have Fleur. Shinobi, summon. Anything on res? Nope. Okay, go for Fleur. Fleur effect, pop. Attempt to leave main phase, battle phase. Effect to gain attack. And the opponent just says GG's. They could gamma this if they want to. They could just also Fleur negate it though. So they're gonna admit defeat. Seeing how long the match was is about 38 minutes long. I can't lie, it definitely was not the best gameplay, especially on the punk side. But honestly, both sides. Again, that's just something you're gonna have to deal with right now until we can get to actual high rated. But we still saw like what the punk deck can do. It seems like it is pretty strong. It can play a bunch of hand traps. Its engine is not bad. The field spell is crazy P.U.N.K interactions that we didn't have come up before are actually starting to come up, like Rising Carp Synchro. Like, to be honest, that just like did not really come up before. Or I shouldn't say for not every deck list, but the deck list I was playing, Rising Carp's other effect was not actually coming up. So that's cool. But, so that being said, DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.